Let's go to Australia and speak to Peter Newman, a professor at Curtin University's Sustainability Policy Institute, a member of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Thank you so much indeed for your time, Peter. I don't know if you know the answer to this, but do we know at what temperature it becomes impossible for a human to be safe outdoors, or even for agriculture to proceed? Excuse me.
Yeah, look, anything over 50 degrees is dangerous to any health. Even the most hardy people we just can't do that for other than a very short time. And this is likely to become more and more familiar territory as we get beyond the 2 degrees centigrade rise that we're heading for now after passing the 1.5. So that is becoming a normal thing in some parts of the world, to go over the 45 into the 50s.
Not every city, Peter, I'm not sure if you can see the pictures we're showing. This is Rome. Well, it was.
Yeah.
And not every city has those public fountains that can do so much to help. And these trees, of course, in city centres, they help reduce the heat, especially in urban areas. Have you heard the political news from the United States, where they're trying, Republicans in the US Senate, to remove the tax relief that President Biden had introduced for people who want to buy electrical vehicles? And here, the nub of the challenge, I suppose.
Yes, it is a challenge. It's a very difficult time in America because they're in denial. The American leadership, they're calling climate a hoax. This doesn't look like a hoax, does it, when you see this? This is an extraordinary time in history to say that we are reaching temperatures way beyond anything we could have predicted. And climate change is accelerating. It is going faster than even the IPCC saw 10 years ago. It is getting out of control. And at the same time, you have politicians saying, oh, it's nothing, it's nothing. Come on, this is serious and we've got to get on with fixing it.
If we don't fix it, Peter, how long, are there predictions for how long the planet would suffer from these extreme climate events?
Well, it's getting very hard to say how long the planet will last, because it's people that are going to suffer in this transition at the moment, plus a lot of biodiversity that is having to shift to cooler places. And if it can't move, as many ecosystems are now isolated, then they will die off too. So it's going to accelerate the impact on biodiversity, as well as accelerate the impact on some cities that are going to be just made impossible places to live unless they all go underground. And that is the most terrible thing to think, that we have to start going underground to live.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we'd come on to the question of climate migrants and how many millions of those there would be, Peter. Thank you so much. We always appreciate your analysis, Peter Newman.